Good morning, Snippets. So, I apologize for how I left off the vlog last night. I just got so emotionally distressed and it all just built up all at once that I couldn't handle it. Like, I just completely shut down. Like, I went to bed without brushing my teeth or like changing my clothes. Like, I was like, I just had to quit. So I just went to bed. Like, as soon as I turned off the vlog, I like put my camera away and I turned off the lights and I went to bed. Like, that was it. So, I apologize for how I let it get to that point. And I think most of it was just in my head. I don't think things are really as bad as it seems, but I think it was just all me being ridiculous. And I still don't know, like, the reality of my circumstances right now. But I think this is God's exercise in trying to get me to trust Him, because I don't know what's happening, but I have to trust God in all things with my life 100%. And I think that's what He's trying to teach me today. My quiet time got cut. I didn't really get cut short, I just had to make it short this morning. And so I felt like I couldn't really fully grasp what He was trying to teach me this morning. And so during my lunch break, I'm going to try and pursue that deeper. Yeah, I think the main lesson He's just trying to teach me right now is to just trust Him, that everything's going to work out according to His purpose. So that's my big thing right now. Anyway, so I don't know what my situation is right now in life, but I mean, I'm trusting that God will help me to see it. Anyway, I'm on my way to work, so I just have like a normal day. I have work, then class, and then we have our sing meeting from 9 to 11 tonight, and I don't know if anything else is going on. So, normal day, which is bad because I like having things to distract me, but I think this is probably going to be a good thing because this is going to, I guess, force me to spend all my downtime trusting God instead of being consumed in my own thoughts. So I think today will be a good exercise in my trust for God. Okay, so I just got out of American Lit, and it was super hot in there today. For whatever reason, like, the AC in the room wasn't working. And I didn't have a chance to shower this morning, and so I feel gross, and there's just, like, I have a lot of, like, thinking and, like, reflecting and stuff to do, and reading, and so I'm just gonna skip poli-sci. That's what I'm skipping. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go to poli-sci today. I think that I'm just gonna, like, figure my life out and get my life together. No, really, I just need to I need time to reflect, because I've been so busy, I haven't had any time to, like, do much reflecting this week. And so I just need to, like, take a moment, like, take a shower, lay down on my bed for, like, an hour, and just, like, listen and be present, I guess, and listen to what God has to say to me, you know? Okay, so I just took a little nap in my room, and I think it was good, because first I took a shower, and that felt amazing. And then I just laid down on my bed, and I think it was, like, I just needed time to, like, be in myself and, like, think, because I haven't had time to think, like, all week, because I've been so crazy busy. And the rest of today is going to be crazy busy. Like, I'm going to be at work from 1 to 5, and then I think I'm getting dinner later. Then I'm going to life group tonight, and then I have a sing meeting after, so, like, I just needed a moment to, like, stop for a minute. And so I took a nap in my room for, like, an hour and a half or so, and just, like, laid there and just tried to, like, reflect on life, you know? Because there's a lot happening, and it made me think of the verse that Grant, Zeb, and I are focusing on this week from our discipleship time, which is, keep your life free from love of money and be content with what you have, for He has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. And that's from Hebrews 13:5. So I'm just trying to really focus on that this week, and, like, I think the word money can be substituted for a lot of things. So I'm just trying to keep that in my head this week and not let anything in my life become more important than God, because once that happens, that's whenever things go awry. So anyway, I'm at work now. I'm gonna be here until 5, and then more craziness will commence. Okay, so I'm at work right now, and I just got finished editing my vlog from yesterday, because it ended up being like 30 minutes long, and if I had tried to do it yesterday whenever I got emotionally overwhelmed, like, I would have been up forever. So I just finished editing it now, and while I was editing, it was making me think. I kind of talked about this with Marley yesterday, and like, I'm just ready for my life to stop being so, like, much of an emotional roller coaster, like, every day. Like, just watching my video from yesterday, I changed moods, like, 6 or 7 times. Like, drastically. Like, I was super excited, and like, I was super high on life, and then I got super upset, and then I was super excited again, and then, like, I went to bed, like, about to, like, break down completely. And like I said, like, last night I just went to bed and I was done. So I don't know, I'm just ready for my life to become stable and stop, like, I just hate that, like, I never know what to expect of my life every day, which I mean is normal, but I mean, in an emotional respect, like, I feel like it's 10 times, my situation is like 10 times worse than a lot of people's. So I just wish I knew how to control that in myself, because I wish I could just be happy all the time, and that would be perfect. Okay, so I just got off of work. I just got back to my room. Apparently, Grant was, I don't know what Grant was doing. Grant was like, yeah, are you at work? I was like, no, I just left. And then he texted me, he's like, yeah, I'm surprising Caleb at work. Whatever, I'll see you later. I was like, I'm so confused. And he's like, oh, wait, I mean, and and then he started texting me a bunch of weird stuff, like, he smells burgers, and he's gotta pee, and something about, I don't even know what's happening. Like, I'm so confused. But anyway, so I'm off of work. Marley and Megan want to go eat I can't even say words anymore either. Megan and Marley want to go eat dinner at East Village at 6. But East Village is so far and it's so hot today. I'm like, can we just Brooks maybe? I don't know. So they want to eat at 6. It's 5:15 right now, so I'm going to see what I feel like in 25 minutes, whether I feel like walking over there or not. It's just so far and it's so hot and I'm just so tired. I don't know.
Hipster in all of us. Or there is a little bit of hipster in me specifically, and I am a hipster, but I don't want to have to deal with that and the consequences of being that person. I could at least be the first person who will actually admit that they are a bit of a hipster, as opposed to all of the other hipsters that don't want to admit it. There we go, that's how I can feel superior. Right. Charlie out.
You've just had the almost imponderable joy of watching Charlie is so cool-like, which makes you like cool.
Okie dokie, last week's video in case you missed it, which is likely because of the way that YouTube works these days, ha 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 ha, and also the trailer from a new short film, because, you know, I will continue to promote this until everyone on the planet has seen it, because that's what you do when you make a film. Thank you very much for sticking around, have a nice day.
Okay, so Grant and I both fell asleep in my room for like, I want to say a little over like an hour. I was just gonna lay down for a while, and so was he, I think. And I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe I'll get up at like 6:30 and then go eat dinner. And then Jeremy came in, and that's how we woke up, and it was like 6:58 or something. And life group started at 7, so we're like, oh no! So he's in his room right now, like washing his face or something. And so I'm pretty much ready. And so we have life group from 7 to, I don't know when, 8:30 or 9, and then I have a sing meeting from 9 to 11. So that's gonna be my evening. I just have to wake up, and I didn't eat dinner, and now I'm gonna starve. Okay, so we just got out of our sing meet. Oh, I just tripped on the curb. I have felon. I can't. I've fallen so many times on my vlog, and I also can't speak words. So I just got out of our sing meeting. Let me kind of update you on how the night has gone. So I went to Seb and Grant's life group tonight, and it was really fun. Like, it was just like a great bonding, like coming to Jesus experience. And so I felt like it was super cool to just like get more connected into a community and that sort of thing. Like, I really got a lot out of it, and I thought it was a lot of fun. And next week is the last meeting of life group for the year, and so I want to try and go to that. They're like making it kind of like formally ish, and so they're like they're gonna have us like dress up and we're gonna like have like fun times. Anyway, I don't know if I can call it my life group because I've only gone once and next week is the last meeting, but I guess I can call it my life group, whatever. So the only issue is that our sing meeting from next week is from 8 to 10 and life group is from 7 to like 8:30 or 9, but life group always starts late, so I may have to just go to only like an hour of the sing meeting or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was trying to vouch for 9 to 11 for the sing meeting, but everyone was like, no, let's do it from 8 to 10. I was like, okay. So I don't know what'll become of that. I really want to go to the last life group meeting because I really, like, I've only gone to one, and there's only one more, and I really want to plug in like as much as I can before the year gets over, so that next year I feel more a part of, because like I really want to go to that same life group next year. Like I want to keep being involved. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but life group tonight was a lot of fun, and then the sing meeting went so well. I think we've narrowed it down, I think, to 2 ideas, themes that we're like developing, and so I think next week is going to be like our, not necessarily finalization, but coming close to a finalization of those 2 themes. And we have like we've got kind of like a hierarchy of like importance of getting this theme developed. So we've got 2 at the top that we really want, 1 kind of in the middle, and then 2 that are on the like bottom back burner. But those top 5 are like our top ones that we want to keep, that we're trying to develop everything off of. But the 2 at the top are definitely the 2 that are going to be our focus for next week. Just like songs, backdrop, like theme development, characters, like everything. So that's what we're going to be focusing on for next week, and so that's going to be what I'm going to be thinking a lot on these next couple days, is like how to fully develop. There's a huge flock of birds flying up there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's just like a bunch of white birds flying in the sky really randomly, whatever. Anyway, I'm headed back to Brooks right now. I need to do some homework because I have a test tomorrow. And I think that's all really actually though, is just studying for the test. And I do have projects that I should start, so I need to study for my test a little bit. I know some of my friends are in the Great Hall, so I'm probably going to go there. But right now, I'm just so done with this week. There's only 1 week left. There's 6 days of class left before finals. That is stressing me out, guys. No, I'm not ready. My favorite part of the day is always whenever I can just come back to my room and then change back into my comfy clothes and change out of like real human being clothes. Because I always just like whenever like I know that I'm not going to be leaving Brooks for the rest of the day, so I can either change into sweatpants, or right now I'm in a hoodie and shorts. Like this is just good attire for me. I like this. So I'm going to study a little bit for my Japanese test tomorrow because I know I should. But if I study alone in my room, I'll fall asleep. But if I study down in the Great Hall with a bunch of people, I won't get anything done. So I think that Grant and Zeb are out on the forge couch right now at the end of the hallway. So I think they both have a lot of stuff to do too, so I think it'll be good for me to be around other people that also have a lot of things to do, because it'll keep me like focused and it'll make me not want to talk. Plus also like I don't want to say this that it sounded weird, but like I'm on like rough waters with them, or like I'm on like thin ice. I guess I'm not, but like I'm trying to just be more wary of my relationship with them, just because it's been so awkwardly bad in the past because of things I've done. So I'm just trying to like be conscious about making it better. So I think hiding from them completely won't help that, but also being there and being annoying won't help that. So I think it'll be good if I'm a present, but like kind of in my own space, because it'll show that like I want to be around them, but I'm respectful of their needs and their desires and their wishes. So anyway, random thoughts happening in my head, but that's what my game plan is. I think is going to be, is I'm just going to study for a little bit and then go to bed, because I do have my projects due, but I'm not going to be able to get enough done on them tonight for it to be even worth starting. So I don't know, forever conflicted, I guess. Another thought that is currently in my head that's been forming is that I think that my friendships with both Zeb and Grant are very different. First of all, like I think that I have a pretty solid relationship with Grant. Like I think we both mutually trust each other, and like both like we both like can lean on each other in times of need. I think like that's just because we knew each other last year before I was crazy, and like I think that like me being like the fact that we knew each other before me being crazy this year. Crazy has only just like brought us closer, I think. But with Zeb, like it's different, and I've gotten past, like, I've gotten over the fact that we're not as close as I would have liked to have been at this point, and so I'm over the mindset of I gotta try, like, super quick to get us to be close like we should be, like, right now. Like, I'm past that, like, that's not where we are right now. Okay, that's how it is. So I think, like, having that acknowledgement, like, I can start to work on having our relationship build slowly but surely, because, like, and which is how relationships do build. Like, they don't happen whenever you force them. That's not natural. Because the thing is, like, I would really love to be close to Zeb, because, like I was saying yesterday, like, he's one of the two people that my heart immediately is, like, trusting of, because of the fact that he was around whenever things were hard. And so, like, my heart has been holding on to that, and so my heart's like, pursue this friendship. So and, like, he's just, like, an overall, like, well-rounded person. Like, he's strong in his faith and strong in his morals and strong in his friendships. Like, he's just an overall, like, a good role model and just, like, a good, like, friend to have in your life, you know? So, like, I would like to get to know him better, but again, it's all gonna happen, one, when he's comfortable with it, and two, in God's time. So I think now that I've agreed to, like, take a back seat to, like, in his life, I guess, and, like, let him, like, because, like I said, like, if he ever decided to, like, okay, I want to pursue this friendship with Caleb deeper, like I said, of course, I'm ready for that at any moment. But yeah, like that has to be a mutual want between the both of us, because friendships work both ways. So, like, I think being in the back seat, as I have been coining the phrase, I think that'll give me a chance to, like for us both to just expose ourselves to each other slowly. And I mean, I don't, like I said, like, I don't know what God's plan for our friendship is, and I don't know if we'll ever be close or what his plan is for us getting close, but I mean, slow and steady wins the race. That sounds so cliche, but I mean, it's applicable. So, I don't know, I just think, like, small things, like being present whenever we're studying, but not being so in his business and, like, obsessing over him. Because that's another thing, is, like, I'm trying not to have my friendships be the main focus of my life, because that's not healthy for me or for my relationship with any of my friends, because it's, like, that's just not healthy. So I think now that I'm grounded in the fact that I've let go of the fact that we might never be close friends, is going to allow me to let myself take things slowly. Because if I hold on to the fact that, like, oh, we might still be friends, but you got to do it now before something changes, then I'm gonna want to, like, act super quickly and do stupid things. So I think the fact that I've, like, let it go of the fact that, like, I mean, we may never be close ever, like, and that's gonna be okay. Like, I think more and more every day, like, I'm being okay with that fact. But if we do become close, then it's just that much greater. Like it was it'll be unexpected, because I've already let go of the fact that we might never be friends. So, close friends, we are friends. I'm like, it's hard to explain it without making Zeb sound like a huge jerk. He's really not. Like, I don't know. Zeb is a great person. You just have to take my word for it. So anyway, that's gonna be my game plan for kind of just, like, the rest of the school year. There's only, like, a week and a half left, but that, and then throughout the summer, like, if we continue discipleship throughout the summer, just, you know, like, small things to help build trust between the two of us. And I mean, God willing, maybe things will work out. I really have no idea, but I don't need to be so concerned with it, because it's not in my timing, and I'm becoming more and more okay with that, you know, every day. Okay, so I've been out in the hallway for maybe, like, a little over an hour or so, and I'm not doing enough to qualify staying awake or to make it legitimate. So I'm just gonna go to bed now, ish. So I think one of the things that, I don't know, I'm really conflicted. I think I'm starting to become in a stable place enough now where I don't need specific other people in my life to be happy. Like, I think I've started to reach the point where I can kind of rely, not myself, but, like, the fact that I can rely, like, in God and his love for me, I think, is helping me, like, become confident enough in my own self, like, be confident enough that I can do life by myself. Not like by myself, like, forever, but I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need other people to be happy. I don't know how to say this right. My life worth is not relied on other people. So that's a big change for what my life has been for the past like 20 years. And so I think I don't know, the part where I'm conflicted is I really I just don't see my friendship with Zeb and Grant going anywhere at this point. I mean, I honestly truly appreciate the fact, like, everything that they've done for me. Like, they were there for me whenever, again, I say this with a grain of salt, whenever quote unquote no one else was. And like, they've stuck with me through everything, and they're the ones that showed me God's true love and brought me out of bad time. Like they're the ones that like truly transformed my life, and I will be forever indebted to them for that. But at the same time, that's what Josh and Ivy did for me too, and I have literally not spoken a word to them since that Friday that we decided to not be friends anymore. Like, I don't think I've spoken a single word to them since then. So I know that like the part that they've played in my past was definitely like a definitive role and very important, and I'm glad that I had them for that because I needed them. But going into the future, the way things are right now, I just don't see like anything more becoming of it, because I'm starting not to need them anymore. Because whenever I was first going through this whole process, I needed them because they were the ones that were showing me everything and showing me, like, they were the ones just like pretty much like teaching me life over again. And so I needed them, but now I'm coming to a point where like I don't need them anymore. I mean, I still want them. Like, I'm not saying like I want to get rid of them in my life, but I don't need them anymore, and they definitely don't need me. Like, they're strong enough in their own selves, and they've got each other, which is great. And like I said, like I was writing this down in my journal tonight. Like, I'm starting to be able to celebrate the friendship that God has placed with them and each other more and more. And that's like like the friendship they have is so beautiful. Like, I've never seen two brothers love each other as much as they do, and it's beautiful. Like from a bird's eye view, like it's beautiful, and it's unrivaled. Like, it is. So I'm not like, with that said, like, with it being unrivaled, like, I don't want to rival it anymore. Like, I've been trying to like force myself, like wedge myself into there and like make myself establish a place, like, you know, like, I belong in here too. But I mean, maybe I don't. Like, maybe my destiny is to, I don't know, maybe I'm not a part of their destiny. I don't know. See, this is where I'm conflicted, because it could be very easy to just say, okay, you know, like, let him go, like, this is, like, you tried, like, that's it. But I want to do what God wants me to do, and that's where the main change and focus is in my life recently, is like, I'm wanting to do what God wants me to do, not what I want to do for myself. I definitely know that I should pursue other friendships deeper, but I don't know which ones, because I don't, like, those two are really the only two, like, close brothers that I have that are, like, strong in their faith, like, right now in my life, I guess. So, like, and I know that I need people like that in my life. So if I were to just, like, and what I mean by let it go is I'm not going to, like, not talk to them and, like, never be around them. But, I mean, I guess, like, letting go of that part of my heart that still has hope for us to, like, be close. Like, I guess that's what I mean by I'm letting it go. Like, I mean, I'll still spend time with them if they want me to. But I'm going to, like, I guess I'm done, like, trying to wedge myself into their lives whenever, like, they just don't need me there. Like, that, I don't know. But I want to do the right thing, and I don't want to do this the selfish way anymore. Like, I want to do this the right way. So I don't know if me completely separating, not completely separating, if me, like, letting my heart go of the hope of us getting close, I don't know if that's what God wants me to do or not. So that, anyway, I go back to, like, I know I should pursue other friendships deeper too. I just don't know which ones, because I don't know, like, I don't have enough close friends in the faith yet. Here, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just now starting to be introduced to, like, what I think could be a really good, powerful church community for me, like going to Antioch and Life Group and all those sorts of things. So, I mean, maybe as I spend more time in Antioch, I'll get to know other people better, and maybe I'll grow other deeper friendships through that. I don't know. Like, maybe I should just put more time into like getting to know the other people at Antioch, and maybe I'll get to grow deeper that way with somebody else in the church. I don't know, but I think it might just be time to let my hope of a deep relationship with Zeb and Grant go, because I just, at this point, I don't think it's gonna happen. So, I mean, I'm not gonna like I said, I'm not going to start treating them differently, like never be around them. Like I'm still gonna treat them the same. Like I'm still gonna love on them. Like that's not gonna change. But I'm just, I don't know. Like I've kind of just my heart and my mind have just kind of given up. Like I feel like I've done all I can do on my part to show that I want to grow deeper, and I mean that's kind of all I can do, I guess. So I don't know. I'm going to pray about it and sleep on it and see what happens in the future. But I guess like on like a logistical standpoint, like what that would mean is like I guess like not coming to them with my every single need and worry, and not not devoting my whole life history to them anymore. Like just I still love them like on an existential level. Like that's not going to change. And I think that that's how kind of they felt about me this whole time, loving me from a God standpoint, but not from like a personal standpoint. Like I love you because you're a brother in God, but we're not that close to where I love you like you're my own flesh. I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. I just having lots of thoughts. I want to do it the right way. Like I want to be humble enough and not so stuck up on myself that like I think I have it all figured out. Like I want to do this the right way, and I don't want to be selfish or stupid about it, because I've done that too many times before already. So I don't know, but that's what's going through my head right now. So I'm gonna go to bed on that note. So tomorrow's Friday. Shouldn't be that busy of a day. I don't think I do have a test tomorrow, but whatever. It's my last Japanese test. I'm anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.